I never danced before this. Back when I was growing up, you know, black family, you do a little shimmy and stuff like little Dougie, but my family would tell me that I danced like a white girl. I know, tragic. So I kind of just was too afraid to ever get into it. I decided to try out for Fade to Black. Well, it was kind of on a bit of a whim. Beforehand, I had watched some of their videos because I knew that I wanted to join like a dance team or kind of try out dancing. Since I knew in my heart I liked it. I loved the vibe so much, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for it, which I did. I was a JROTC kid, which means I was in junior ROTC, and the way I even joined that wasn't even intentional. Like my hair tie broke, and I was looking for one, and the major was like, "Yo, we got hair ties." He recruited me, and then like 4 years later, I'm battalion commander. But while I was in JROTC, I realized that I had a heart to serve, and I really wanted to serve my country, and that wouldn't be fulfilled if I didn't. It's honestly insanely difficult. Like, I've had like several moments where I'm like, I can't do this, what I'm supposed to do, and just like moments where I was like genuinely thinking about quitting one or the other. But then I kind of just sat down and said, like, look, I like both of these things and I need to figure it out. It's a lot. And so honestly, the way that I kind of handle it is I plan the best I can, I take one day at a time. But it's been quite positive. All my upperclassmen have been encouraging me. Where I have to post online and like, Fish Hicks, do the Dougie, or Fish Hicks, do the gritty, and like, oh my gosh, you could dance. And they've been like so encouraging and so supportive of me being on this dance team. There is honestly like a battle in my head. Like, there are moments where I'm like more like, yeah, dance. There's some days where I'm like, look, man, I ain't trying to get yelled at. So like, it's just that they honestly like switch places. Like, for days where I'd say I have practice, I'm kind of more leaning towards dance because, one, dance actually makes me really happy. Don't get me wrong, I love the core, I love the people, but there's like this one big thing that most people in the core would tell you is to not get too ingrained in it because it can like affect your mental health. So I kind of had to like constantly remind myself to prioritize dance to some extent because it's healthy for myself. So there are a lot of times where I will put dance over the core, but there are times where I have responsibilities and I have to put the core over dance. While I will have more responsibilities, like I'll be in charge of more personnel as I progress through the core, I feel as though I will be better equipped. Like, I will have better planning strategies. I'll be able to like handle the load more, especially since now I've gone through my first semester with Fade to Black. Kind of know what to expect. And I also think that my dancing will improve, so I won't have to like try as hard to just not look like a chicken with its head cut off. Ray from Fade to Black has been very, very helpful. She's kind of like my little mini dance coach because she has a lot of experience, and I freaking love the way she dances. So she's always like helping me practice, encouraging me, being just a friend. And I don't know. I feel like she's one of my best friends already. I haven't even known her for like a long time. If there's even a chance that someone in the core is thinking about joining a dance team, or specifically Fade to Black, and they're like afraid or like they don't know how people will perceive them dancing, all I gotta say is it's better to try it and just go for it. Because I say all in or nothing, because you only get one college experience. And also, like, if you're in the core, you're going to need to have an outlet. I see so many people out here who get super stressed out over core stuff. They're too ingrained into it, and it starts like messing with them mentally. And I think it's very important just to have an outlet.